Ever wondered why a small creature like a groundhog gets its own special day? Where did this tradition originate? Let's take a little trip back in time. The roots of Groundhog Day can be traced back to ancient European traditions, particularly a German custom known as Candlemas Day. On this day, the Germans would observe a hedgehog emerging from its burrow. If the weather was clear, it was believed that winter would linger on, but if it was cloudy, spring would arrive early. When German immigrants arrived in the United States, they brought this tradition with them, adapting it to their new environment in Pennsylvania. The hedgehog was replaced with a local creature, the groundhog. The town of Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, has been the epicenter of Groundhog Day celebrations ever since, with the event gaining popularity across the country. In essence, Groundhog Day is a cultural tradition with roots deeply embedded in history. So how does a typical Groundhog Day celebration unfold? Well, it's quite an intriguing tradition. Each year on the second day of February, all eyes turn to a small town in Pennsylvania, where a groundhog named Punxsutawney Phil becomes the center of attention. As the tradition goes, the townsfolk, along with thousands of visitors, gather around Phil's burrow, waiting for him to emerge. According to folklore, if Phil sees his shadow and scurries back into his hole, we're in for 6 more weeks of winter. But if Phil doesn't see his shadow, then spring is just around the corner. This prediction is based on a German superstition from centuries ago, which originally involved a badger rather than a groundhog. On the big day, Phil's verdict is announced in Groundhogese, a language only understood by the current president of the Inner Circle, a group of local dignitaries who take care of Phil year-round and plan the annual ceremony. The president then translates Phil's prediction to the eager crowd. No matter the prediction, it's a day filled with festivities, music, food, and a lot of groundhog-themed fun. The tradition has been going strong for over 130 years, and it's a day that brings a sense of camaraderie, anticipation, and a touch of whimsy to the heart of winter. Whether you believe in Phil's forecasting abilities or not, the tradition is a fascinating blend of folklore and fun. Groundhog Day isn't just limited to Punxsutawney. It's made its mark on popular culture as well. One of the most prominent examples is the 1993 film Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray. This dark comedy became a cultural phenomenon and is often regarded as one of the greatest films of the 90s. The story revolves around a weatherman who finds himself living the same day over and over again. The term Groundhog Day has since come to symbolize a situation that keeps repeating itself, much like the plight of Murray's character in the film. This concept has been explored in various other forms of media, from literature to television and even in everyday conversations. It's a testament to the cultural impact of Groundhog Day, showing that it's more than just a quaint tradition. So Groundhog Day extends beyond a weather prediction event, permeating into the realms of cinema and language. But why does Groundhog Day matter? What's its significance? Every February 2nd, Groundhog Day brings a dash of excitement and anticipation in the midst of winter, a season often associated with darkness and cold. It's a day that unites communities, transcends borders, and evokes a sense of shared experience. The tradition of Groundhog Day is a unique blend of folklore and meteorology, a testament to the creativity and resilience of human culture. But beyond the fun and games, Groundhog Day carries a deeper significance. It represents hope. Hope for an early spring, for renewal, and for the promise of warmer days. In the cold, dark winter, the groundhog's prediction offers a light-hearted beacon of optimism. Whether the groundhog sees its shadow or not, the event reminds us that spring is on the horizon, a time of rejuvenation and rebirth. Moreover, Groundhog Day encourages us to appreciate nature and its rhythms, to marvel at the changing seasons, and to respect the creatures with whom we share our world. It's a day that inspires us to look forward, to anticipate change, and to celebrate the cycle of life. So, Groundhog Day, while seemingly quirky and unusual, holds a special place in the hearts of many, symbolizing the transition from winter to spring.